Hi guys, this is Omer from MMOHut.com, and I'm their first impressions gameplay video for Rohan Blood Feud, a 3D fantasy MMORPG published by YNK Interactive. Now I'll spend about 10 to 15 minutes running around, checking this game out, make some comments. If you guys want to play Rohan Blood Feud, or just learn more about it, do check out the full review on the link below. So let's go ahead and get started. It is actually called Renaissance of Human and Nature. That sounds poetic. I don't know what it means, but it sounds poetic. So let's go ahead and play on the suggest server. It should be suggested or recommended, but it says suggest. So let's go ahead and play on there for now. So Rohan, hero, new dungeon is here. Guys, a new dungeon is here apparently. Now this game was actually released back in like 2008 in North America. It's published by both YNK Interactive, and you can also log in with your IG account too. So let's go ahead and create our character. There's a nice portal in the background. So it looks like we are selecting our race. And I have played this game in the past before, and if I remember correctly, depending on what race you select, it actually determines your class as well. And each of the playable races in the game can only play one class. So humans are stuck with one class, elves are stuck with one class, and so forth. So the game has 3, 4, 5, 6, ooh, I can't count for a second, hold on, 3, 6, 7 playable classes. There we go. I am going to play as giants. Though Dons are actually really unique as well, and I'll talk about that when I actually get into the game. I haven't seen Giant before, so they may be one of the newer classes in the game. So we are going to play as a Giant. We are giant people. So what class am I? I'm not sure. Something about Earth God. Sounds pretty cool. Dual swords is always good too, so I'll go with that. So let's see our face options. There really aren't that many, but it doesn't even matter because very few games have solid customization options anyway, at least on the character selection screen. I will be Remote with 2 A's. And you can actually pick where you want to start, which is kind of cool too. Most games nowadays throw you off into one area and that's it. You can pick if you want to start in, what starting town you want to be in, or if you want to do the tutorial or not. So I am not going to start in the tutorial zone, and instead I will go to the giant town, hang out with my fellow giants, and click next. So let's click play, and we should start. Loading for the win. Ooh, nice loading screen over there too. Not sure why that's between her chest over there. We got an exclamation mark over there too. Green exclamation mark. So here we are, hopefully. We shall soon see. I wonder what the giant town is going to look like. Alright guys, here we are, and I just logged in. My game did crash when I first logged in. I'm not sure why, but it's actually pretty common with fraps. So here we are in my winter wonderland area-ish. This guy's got a pumpkin helmet on. Actually, a lot of people have pumpkin helmets on. So this is the giant starting town apparently, which is where I am. That guy's got an awesome pet, if that's a pet. It's actually got to be, because he's got one too. He's got like a purple lion, blue lion thing. He's got like a lollipet, which is actually really funny. But I want a lollipet. But let's go fight some stuff right now. That guy's got some pretty cool armor too. But you can see just this starting area I'm in right now is actually pretty popular. There's a lot of people here too, so that's always a good start. So I'm in the warriors field. So am I a warrior? Bring up my character sheet over there. C brings up character information, and I am a warrior. So again, each of the 7 races have their own unique class. My rank is soldier though. And there is some gold mine on the floor. It's an odd mineral. It's not gold. Never mind, guys. I want to mine some of that odd mineral. Ooh, I am actually mining it. Usually in games, you have to get a mining skill first, or like a pickaxe or something, but I guess not over here. I like my animation. It's like a guy picking up a bunch of rocks. So what is this odd mineral? It dropped on the floor. Can I pick that up too? Yep, there you go. I got something. I want to see what my odd mineral was. It was novice mineral. My odd mineral was a novice mineral. Anyway, you can move with WSAND. Graphically, the game isn't too impressive. I mean, it was released in 2008, so I was expecting a tad bit more graphically. But you can also move via point and click, which is always cool. So the spacebar jump, no, spacebar doesn't jump. Can I not jump in this game? Maybe another button that jumps, I'm not sure about. I think every game needs jumping. So actually, I should probably get a quest first. There's a little green dot on my radar. So there may be a quest location over here. So I'm going to take a quick look-see over here. See if I can grab a quest. Apparently a lot of people have lollipets over there. They're actually very popular, it seems. So where do I grab my first quest over here? Maybe this guy. That's a person, not an NPC. So I'm not finding it right now. So let's just go away. So let's go fight something over here too. This is probably like a bind point. So when I die, I'll respawn back over here. Usually if you see a big crystal in a game like that, it is almost always a bind point where you can just save yourself. So if you die, you show back up over there. So let's start by killing some dart vargs. However you say them. That's a golden leopard over there. Even though it does not look very golden. It's actually level 3. Can we find something level 1? There we go. This dart varg is easier. Drat varg, actually. So let's punch this guy. Do I have any equipment? There you go. There's my beginner dual swords. So as a warrior, I can use dual swords. So apparently I picked the warrior class kind of by accident because there were giants, and giants are usually, I guess, warrior-esque. I also think it's one of the newer classes in the game. So there's another resource over there too. So the game definitely has a resource gathering system. And you can just jump into it very easily because you don't need to learn like a mining skill first. You can just, you know, double left click on it, and my guy's gonna be playing with his hands. Will he? Oh, maybe I can't get this one. Nope, forget that one for now. Can't pick that one up. This is a grade E aquamarine. Not quite a grade E kind of guy. So I am not gonna fight that crazy looking bear because he's level 7 or level 6. I can't see. And let's go kill the golden leopard instead. And swing on him. So dual blading is kind of cool. My character is supposed to be able to attack like wide arches, so hopefully I can attack AoE skills later on, because AoE skills are always win. So let's take a look at the interface too while we wait. And about the Drawn class, which I was going to point out, the Drawn race in the game, they're actually an assassin kind of character too, and they're really awesome and really original because the way they work is they're actually encouraged to PK people. How cool is that? Just that particular class / race combination is encouraged to PvP and PK other players in the game when they put themselves into assassin mode. So when they're in assassin mode, they actually get XP for PKing players. That is so awesome. And while they're in that mode, they can't complete quests, and instead they have to focus on PvPing and killing other players. I think that's incredible because you have a class that's basically for PvP enthusiasts. So if you like PvP, you want to play as a Dran, D-R-A-H-N or something like that. So that's really cool too. I just picked Giant first because I haven't seen this class before. They are probably one of the newer classes in the game. And like I said before, you can log into Rohan Online either through your IG account or your YNK Interactive account. I think it's the same service, same servers in the game. So it doesn't really matter. And the game is still pretty popular too because people, are still playing it. We got it. This newbie area especially. That guy's got a mount. Looks kind of cool. Like a tiger. Is that a zebra? That could be a zebra. I'm not going to rule it out. Let's go loot some crones, which is the game's currency, I guess. Crones. I should probably do some quests too, but for now, I am going to grind. There's actually a cool feature in this game too, this little thing at the top left over there, M kill, 4 out of 20 right now. And as I kill monsters, that number will increase. It'll be 5 out of 20 right now. After I kill this dude, it is 5 out of 20 now. Let's go loot his crones. We can loot by clicking 2, which picks up the nearby item, which hockey is also spacebar oddly. But when that number gets to 19 out of 20, what I want to do then is to kill a high level monster, because when it reaches, right when it clicks 20 on my 20th kill, I'll get 7 times experience. And the next batch will be like 10 times, and it'll keep going up like that. So you'll get so much more experience on your 20th kill in the game. So you always want to make sure that 20th kill is something very, very hard. So it's really it kind of helps you in your leveling process because you kill a lot of weak monsters to get it to 19, and on your 20th kill you kill something that's like 4 or 5 levels higher than you. And if you're playing like an archer or a mage where you can kite monsters, you can fight something even higher level and you can just own it and you get like 10 times experience. It's actually kind of a cheap way to level up too, if you fight lower level enemies and then fight something really hard. But it's a good strategy in the game, and it's just like it has no huge impact on the game, but it's a nice little feature in the game that helps, differentiate Rohan Online from the other fancy MMORPGs. And especially since, it's a 3D fancy MMORPG. How many times have you guys heard me say 3D fancy MMORPG in my video intros? It's like the most common genre. Well, not really genre, but like setting. So, man, there are a lot of these guys over here. We got some Eton patrols. So let's go try our luck on these guys. They have question mark for their name. And they're my buddies. I can't attack them, though I am just stabbing this guy. I got him on like autofollow or something. My guy's just spazzing out. You know what? Let's not do that. So yeah, let's click somewhere else. So I think if you left click on them, you have them on autofollow, which I guess is kind of neat. You like target around them too. I'm like strafing around this guy. You know what? Let's stop clicking on you. Let's go kill a few more of these dart vargs. Is that where I started? Yeah, no. Is this the town area? Let's go in town. Let's go take a look-see. Bring up our map by clicking M. So this is my giant town, I guess, over here. Yep, there you go. I can probably get some more quests over here. What is this? Quay Ownership Battle Mediator. So I think there's a tab for quests if we can find it somewhere around here. But we should look at our character screen again because there's a lot more players over here too, but I can't see them. They are invisible. Maybe they'll be loading for me later on. I don't know. I'm not sure why I can't see these dudes. But again, I'm impressed by the player base over here too. This is just one of the starting towns in the game. This guy I can see, but I guess as I get closer I'll be able to see them. So yeah, this area is pretty packed. That guy's spamming for his gold services. What a jerk. But let's go back, leave outside town for now, fight a few more things. Wow, look at my character sheet. Looks like I got 8 stat points, which I am level 3. So I can do the math, guys. I leveled up twice. So there's 4 stat points per level. We all know where all my stats are going to go, into strength. Not sure why they're all color-coded. That looks kind of rainbowy. But I'm putting all my points into strength. There should be a way to put points faster, but again, it's only 4 stat points, so it doesn't take that long. There's my melee attack stats and all my other stats over there too. Accuracy, evasion. There's a lot of stats in this game. Wow. We got my health, my range attack, my melee attack, all that good stuff. Bring up K for skills. Skills is almost always the K hotkey. Let's go kill this Dart Varg over there. I'm saying his name wrong, but whatever. It's just a wolf. It doesn't have feelings. So we can see our K skill menu over there. I have 2 skill points, so we get 1 skill point every level. And the way it works is, in terms of job advancements and job skills, my Berserker and Savage are my 2 job advancements available at level 50 as the game tells me, which is nice. Games usually don't tell you that right away. You gotta like talk to an NPC to figure that shenanigans out. But at least you know Rohan Online tells you exactly when you get your job advancement. So those are my 2 job advancements right away. And you'll get new skill trees once you reach them. And I can max out these skills they probably take more than 1 skill to max out. But let's go put points into dual sword mastery. Sounds pretty cool. Let's go put our points there. What does it do? I probably should have read this before. 3% boost to dual swords damage. Alright, it lasts 18 minutes. So that's kind of random. Can I click on this? No, I can't. Why not? Let's go play with that afterwards. Level 56. Can't put points quite there yet. So why can't I put my points over here? Maybe I gotta learn it first by talking to a trainer. Nope, you know what? I was failing pretty hard. I'm looking at the savage skills. Ah, silly me. I'm actually not level 50. So we gotta put my points over here and we can do it right away. So I put points into Frozen. What a boring name for a skill. Frozen. We got Darkness and Divinity as well. Let's go. This guy's too easy. Let's go find something a bit harder. We're gonna run that way. I don't know what's that way, but let's go run that way. Can I run there automatically? No. But you put little markers on the map, which is kind of neat, you know, if you want to say, like, lol, cool place, lol. Not sure why those squares were showing up, but it doesn't matter. So this place now is lol, cool place, lol. Let's go towards lol, cool place, lol. Oh, man, we gotta... I thought this guy's gonna jump on me, but he's not. Let's go kill him, this golden leopard. Though he's more like reddish, if you ask me. So we got 1 skill, let's go ahead and try it. And we just did it, and my weapons are glowing. That's kind of cool. I like skills that make my weapons glow. I can never object to that. So it does +1 damage on my attacks. But let's go look exactly what it does. You can loot pretty easily by clicking spacebar as well. But let's kill this golden leopard too, and let's see what it actually does. 20% boost to elemental attack, 10% defense, 4% chance of a 10% drop in mobility. So there's a chance to slow them, which I guess can be very helpful in PvP. But as I was saying earlier about the PvP class, Drawn, that's really cool too, because you can like sneak up on people and gank them, you know, if you have buddies with you too. And when you kill players, you gain a lot of experience too. So it's a cool way to progress. I mean, how many games give you like actual XP points for killing people? You can do so in this game as a Drawn class. But the game is actually pretty PvP oriented, because once you reach around level 30, you can start participating in PvP yourself, you know, and there's guild versus guild battles as well. And guilds can actually take control of certain territories in the game and can control tax rates and all that good stuff. A lot of MMORPGs actually do that with the whole like control territories and tax people system too. And this snow leopard's actually gonna own me. Do I have any potions? Quick, 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 quick. Ah, left click. There you go. I was left clicking and right clicking to make sure I got it. But it's got a pretty long cooldown. I can't use a pot right away. 60-second cooldown, but it makes sense because in PvP, you know, you want to prevent people from mass, you know, chugging potions. A lot of games, you know, where there's very low cooldown on potions, everybody just spams potions in PvP, and it kind of makes things a bit ridiculous. So over here, I guess you can't do that. So why did this attack another snow leopard? I wasn't looking, so let's go fight this guy too. And I can't quite use that yet, but I can handle this guy. He's level 6, and he doesn't do that much damage. So let's go bring up our K skill menu again, and we're going to get Taunt, which I guess I don't really want to get Taunt, but I guess I have to get my next skill, which is Blood Adrenaline. 30% max HP reduction, 10% melee damage increase, 50% potion efficiency. So you sacrifice max HP for more damage, and I just died, which I guess I wasn't paying attention to. So let's get out of here again. We'll see where I spawn. Click next. I don't know why this is coming up right now, but click confirm. So where will we respawn? Yep, as I called it earlier, this is the respawn point because there's a giant crystal over there. Let's go back outside town area. Let's kill a few more of these weak guys because I want to fill up my M kill over here, which should get to 19. And then when I kill a higher level monster, you get a lot more experience. So you always want to take advantage of that. It's a nice little thing. But in terms of variety, you have the 7 playable classes, which is not bad, considering a lot of games have like 4 classes. Here you got 7. And once you reach level 50, they each branch off into 2 other classes. And you got the whole skill tree system, which is always nice. Because I hate going back to town to talk to an NPC to learn my skills. I want to learn my skills on the spot. And you get the 4 stat points per level for progression. You have a resource gathering system too, because I picked up some random rare minerals or odd minerals, whatever it was called. So you got the resource gathering system too, which is always neat. See, bringing my character sheet over here. Can I use other weapons too? Maybe, maybe not, who knows. But we can see my item slots over here. There's actually a lot of item slots. I got like 4 slots for accessories, it seems. That's a lot of accessories. Arrows, and a whole bunch of gear slots. I'm not exactly sure what the max level is, but to get to level 50 is probably pretty difficult. We can see what does B do? I'm just playing with the hotkeys right now. We got guilds too. I'm sure the game has dungeons. But PvP is a main aspect of the game. My quest journal over here. In progress and complete. We got my skills over there, which we saw earlier. And that's quite not at 19 yet. Let's go kill a few more dudes. But guys, I actually am running out of time. If you guys do want to play Rohan online or just learn more about it, do check out the full review on MMOHut.com. Later, guys.